How you doing? This is Ryan from Airbourne, and you're rocking out to the only Campus FM. Cheers. I guess Joel started playing earlier on when he was 11, and I was 4 years younger than him, and then eventually when I turned 11. He'd been playing guitar for a while, and, we get a drum kit, and he'd have someone to play with. I'm mostly kind of self-taught. I sort of took a few lessons in the early days, but they were never what I wanted to do. I just wanted to play straight for rock and roll. So just after constant rehearsals with Joel and I pretty much every weekend, I pretty much got the hang of what I needed to do. We gather riffs on the road, and the riffs themselves inspire ideas for the songs. So if it's sort of a hard and sort of tough riff, then it inspires a kind of hard and tough theme to the song. And then sometimes you do get ideas from travelling through certain towns and having different experiences on the road. So we just pretty much gather our influences and riffs on the road, and then eventually get together at the end of a tour cycle and then put it all together. I guess touring, just constant touring, different countries, different cultures, meeting lots of different people and just constantly moving. I guess when we stop moving, we go a little crazy. So as long as we keep touring, we keep gathering ideas. I don't know. I mean, I guess we love doing what we're doing. We love playing rock and roll, and we love coming to Germany, and we were overwhelmed to see that it was number 4 in the charts. So all the more reason for us to keep coming back. And rock and roll seems to be coming back across the world in a big way. Yeah, I guess we just sort of, from sleeping in the studio was something that was a bit different. So we'd just sleep there, we'd open the windows, open the doors. We had construction going above and below, so it was a very loud environment already. It was just press record and see what happens on analog tape, and that's what we did. And it does sound like that. I mean, there was a drill that got on one of the songs from one of the construction workers. So it's a very living and breathing album. I guess so. I mean, we always knew we were making a second album that would follow Running Wild and like No Guts, No Glory very much so. They're both the same kind of album but different, and they're both rock and roll albums, and I love them both. It is our life. It's something that we've grown up doing. If you grow up and your dad's a builder, you more or less might become a builder or something like that. Well, we grew up playing rock and roll from a very young age. We started touring the rock and roll that we were playing around and our state at a very young age. So it's all that we know how to do. It's the only thing that we've ever done. We also love being free, and we wouldn't be able to do anything else. We just got a keg machine on the bus. We get 6 kegs a day, so it all goes hand in hand. I don't know. I mean, I've never actually understood the word cliche. What we are is what we are. I guess some aspects of that may be cliche. I'm more probably the last person to know. Yeah, we just love playing rock and roll. I guess every band always tries to get as far as they possibly can. So we have obviously had high expectations for ourselves, and always do and still do. But we always knew it wasn't going to be easy, and we are in a very fortunate position that we are in now, and we embrace that to the best of our ability by trying to bring the best shows that we can, by trying to deliver the best albums we can, the best product, just trying to be the best rock and roll band we possibly can. We continue to do that, now. Yeah, and for the future, we'll wait and see. We'll just keep working away. Well, we like all aspects. When you've got your own headline show, that's fantastic because you've got your own production, you've got your own crew, and so that's always fun. But then festivals are great because you've got 20 minutes to get on stage or whatever, and you're up there and you're playing, and then, afterwards you have a drink with some other artists because it's all sort of a big family of musicians, and that's always great. And also we like supporting bands. We like warming a crowd for a band, for a headliner such as Motorhead, Judas Priest or the Stones. We like to try and ramp a crowd up for the headlining band, for respect. All aspects of playing we love and embrace. I guess we love the different food and culture that you get in different territories. It's always good to try, different food and drink. I make it one of my own personal goals to try absolutely everything, from beef tongue to snails to absolutely everything. But as far as stories go, we just come from Sweden. We got off the ferry and we drove through a petrol station and just got off the bus quickly, but it was closed. So we quickly got back on the bus and we drove, about 2 hours down the road. And it was our manager in the US who'd just been talking to our parents, my parents, in Australia, and had just told me that we just left Joel 2 hours at the petrol station in the middle of the snow. So we had to call Australia, therefore Australia calling America and America calling us. We turned the bus around and picked up our singer and continued on. I'd love to see AC/DC with Bon Scott. That would be cool, yeah. Yeah, that was great. That was we did that show before Running Wild, so that was fantastic, and we got to see huge production, and we spent the whole day there. So we loaded in all the 24 Marshall cabs that we brought with us, and about 7 in the morning, we brought our own small swag beds we'd sleep on during that day. But during that whole day, it was just a whole day of seeing the way a Rolling Stones show is built from the morning all the way till the night time, and then we just gotten off stage. 1 minute before they got on stage, we had a photo with them and met them and had a talk to them, and they were really nice blokes. And straight after that, they went out and played "Can't Get No Satisfaction." Yeah, in Cologne, I've checked out the cathedral a couple of times. We've been to many brow houses. We try and do check out a lot of Germany. Germany is a country that we hold dear because you got all the best beer. We do try and check out as much as possible, yeah. Well, I like, Wursteiner, I like Bitburger. We like a lot of the local ones, a lot of Kolsch in Cologne. There's one in Munich, it's got a green label on it. It's something Hell's written at the end. I'm not sure what it is, but we had that one night. It was a dream. So, so we love it all. Hence we got the keg cooler at the start of this tour, and now that we've got kegs on the bus. Not at all. We love the comparisons to AC/DC. We love AC/DC. There's no other band we probably would want to be compared to if we had a choice. When coming to letting anything affect our ideas, we never do. We continue to, whatever song we write or whatever we're working on, no matter what, we want to make sure nothing will derail the train to get the final product. So we just continue on in our own little world. Doing the same thing, touring, playing the world, entering probably hopefully more territories, places like, Russia to Brazil and even India. We like to branch out as much as possible to get more territories and keep building the show, get a bigger show, more trucks, more crew, more stuff. Keep doing what you love. I'm not going to promise you there's money in it. But if you love it, then keep doing it no matter what anyone says and stick to your guns.